Weeds, weeds, and more weeds. Just had a very long period of rain here, 24 hours. A month's worth of rain fell yesterday alone. Great for growing the potatoes, the flowers, etc. But also, unfortunately, the weeds. Broccoli started to shoot on us. Hot weather, followed by a lot of rain. Some heads still salvageable, we'll be taking those. Other ones will have something down the yard, might eat those. Some of our cut flowers are amaranthus, growing nicely, starting to get long. Snapdragons in among the weeds here as well, just starting to flower. Great looking onions at the back. These yellow giant onions as well, got very weedy, starting to fall over, so we'll probably have to get them up shortly. Just behind them, even more weeds, but there's also blue statice growing here, just starting to show a bit of colour. And then we'll have another wee bed of snapdragons over here, again just starting to come into flower. This is our pea production area. Took an awful battering with the wind and rain over the last few days. This side's just about done. We'll be harvesting any of the pods like this here. We actually dry these peas and use them for the next year. But there's still a few edible pods here. Still lovely peas inside, so we'll have to do a bit of a harvest maybe tomorrow evening. But luckily enough, we'll have some fresh plantings on the opposite side. I think these were quite early anyhow. So yeah, 9th of February. And they have produced well. They produced plenty of peas for us. And says so plenty on, and enough we'll gather up our seed for next year. Calved Wonder, I think those were. On this side we'll have the fresher plants. They haven't started to fill out yet because they're still quite young. Plenty of weeds in here too. And they were Hurst green shafts, and they were 16th of May. But plenty of flowers etc on them, so there'll be plenty of cropping probably through to the end of the season. On these, again everything needs a massive weed here. These are straw flowers just starting to bud up. Again, everything is shot up in the last few days, a lot of rain. Just starting to come into flower. Right beside some of our main crop potatoes of Sarp O'Meara. Morris Piper. At the back there we have Dunbar Standard. There's some more Sarp O'Meara here, and Iron Victory, so with some blues as well. I like blue potatoes. All healthy, bit weedy, but all healthy. No signs of blight, etc. Last year a lot of problems with slugs with the wet weather. This year we can get off to a far better start. I just hope it continues and we can get them harvested in time. This is the last of our first early potatoes home yard. I think there's 3 drills left in here. Well beaten down now. Been producing really well for us, lovely potatoes. Great skins etc on them. And then for second earlies we'd grow British Queens. I think we'll have 5 rows here. Probably 6 rows. It's just starting to show signs that they're near completed or finished growing. Sorry, I'm wrong. It's actually Kerris Pink in that row. I recall that now. A row and a half. That's why they're still a bit more bright. And this was the Queens, this section, and the bit at the back. I think those Kerris Pinks were just put in because we had the seed. Not that many of them. We had a black spot in the leaves. I'm going to attribute that to the weather. Some of the gladioli then are starting to, come into flower. I think there's only two types here with that purple, and then we had a red down here. Again, it's just starting to come in. I nearly lifted these bulbs over winter. I decided to keep them in. Probably not the best idea. The idea was to bulk them up, but we've obviously lost a few. These beds should have been a lot fuller, and I'm just hoping we get a return of bulbs this year to make up for it. So I'm just going to cut out some of these broccoli heads here. I think I might know a few animals would eat these. Especially the ones that are shot, etc. Maybe just only the two, maybe it's not as bad as I thought. Hard to see until we get this all weeded out. I mean, that there's perfectly fine. Maybe just the two. Take that out stock off there too. And we'll go and see if we get somebody who would like these. Oh gee, Claire, you want to try one of these? No, maybe not. Not interested. Tony has to keep an eye on her all the time. We'll check the boys, see maybe they had one. No, the boys weren't interested either. I thought that I surely went for them. This is Eric at the back, the black one. And this is Jack's, his son. And Tony gets very jealous all the time, don't you, Tony? Doesn't like me touching them. They're looking their nightly bucket of meal.